Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an Eastern Kentucky hospital is in dire need of some help. Either they find some financial stability or it could close. And we have some frightening footage of children having a close call while getting on to a school bus. Plus, one of the 4 arrested on drug and child endangerment charges is speaking out about the incident.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59 on Friday, May the 10th. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News this morning. Well, yesterday it seems like some of us made it out of the day without any rain, but that should change on this Friday. Let's bring in Brandon this morning, who's going to give us a rundown of what to expect on this Friday. Brandon, good morning.
Good morning. Well, things have changed a little bit. That cold front, when it moved across the state, started to fall apart. So not as much rain today, maybe some isolated chances during the daytime hours. Our next system, though, will start to kick in tonight. So that's when we'll see our rain chances pick back up again, and a soggy weekend still on tap for us. Let's take a look at the last 6 hours on the satellite and radar, and you can see rain coming through, and it was kind of heavy over into parts of the I-75 corridor there for a little bit, but you see not much of anything for a lot of folks this morning. A little bit of ground clutter and maybe just a couple of showers up there in northeastern Kentucky, going back from Louisa over toward Ashland and back toward Moorhead, but that's it. That's the only game in town this morning, and not much fog. I checked visibility earlier. Temperatures in the 60s pretty much area wide. 68 there in Logan and Prestonsburg, some of the warmer temperatures this morning. 58 Middlesboro, just noticed that as the graphic was changing. Cloudy skies for the most part, 20% chance of an isolated shower today, and temperatures into the mid to upper 70s. I'll have the rest of that forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Will?
All righty, Brandon. Thank you, sir. Well, an Eastern Kentucky hospital is in dire need of some help this morning. Either they find financial stability or they close. For the Bell County community, that could mean a loss of numerous jobs and even fewer options for health care. It's a story we have followed for a while now. WYMT's Hannah Reynolds tells us how Pineville city officials have stepped in.
Friday will make 2 pay periods, come and gone.
And you know, I do understand people saying, why are you still there? Why are you still there?
Leaving working employees with empty wallets.
If we don't get a paycheck tomorrow, I would assume that all my employees have told me they will not be back.
Deepening an understaffed and hazardous situation for patients.
Guys, we've got a decision to make. We can either step in and try to prop it up so we can get somebody to run it, or we can let them close it.
But Pineville Mayor Scott Maiden says he is doing everything he can to cut ties with current management and owners. City officials say they are striving to make the best decision for staff and the community they live in.
I'm Pineville crazy, and I know that. I got that from my father, but I think the Pineville Community Hospital can and will be a thriving part of this community once again.
Maiden says he is making a passionate plea that employees will stay until a final decision is made, as he is trying to stop the issues at hand and move forward in a positive direction. In Bell County, Hannah Reynolds, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, we reached out to hospital administration as well, who did not want to comment on the situation. Well, a viewer sent us a rather frightening video from Laurel County yesterday. You can see the children running to the stopped school bus when a fast-moving SUV narrowly misses them. There it goes. The mom walking behind them can't believe what she's just seen. It all happened on East Kentucky 80. She says she reached out to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, but it is not clear if the driver of the SUV will be charged. Police arrested a Laurel County mother they claim abandoned her children at school. School officials called them because no one came to get the kids off the bus. Here she is. Her name is Amanda Reynolds. Investigators say it took them into late Wednesday to find her at a home with no running water. Police say a 4-year-old was with her. Investigators called the living conditions deplorable. Reynolds reportedly admitted to hiding from police because she had an active warrant. We are hearing from one of the 4 people charged with criminal abuse of a toddler. Laurel County Police say the 7-month-old is in the hospital after ingesting meth. These 4 people, the boy's parents and grandparents, are all facing charges. Deputies say Lindsay Browning, the boy's mother, admitted to using meth earlier in the week. They tell us there was evidence of drug use inside the home. Linda Sue Mays, the grandmother, tells us she used meth before, but never around her grandchildren.
I wish to God I never was introduced to it. Never. I didn't think it would ever be something like this.
We do not know the condition of the toddler at this time. We are told he was being treated in the neonatal intensive care unit at UK. We now know the name of the man killed in a Pulaski County motorcycle crash. The coroner identified the victim as 40-year-old David Tomlinson. Somerset police say he crashed on Jacksboro Street Wednesday afternoon. They say Tomlinson was not wearing a helmet at the time. Soccer balls and hundreds of shin guards stolen from a Knott County soccer league. Kickstart Soccer is a program for more than 240 kids in the county. But someone stole their equipment Tuesday. They asked the public to help find it, and in turn, the public did much more. They helped them continue their league.
As a result of everything that's happened to us here in the past just couple of days, our community has really banded together, and we have, just since last night, received more funding than we even have that's necessary for us to replace everything that we need.
Anyone with information is asked to contact the Knott County Sheriff's Department. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News this morning. Anyone who likes shrimp has reason to celebrate today. We'll have more on that just ahead.
The rain fell apart before hitting parts of the area overnight, and our chances for precipitation aren't going anywhere anytime soon. On the latest forecast, about 3 minutes.